Have you seen that Vine of the guy of the little kids?
Do you ever do you
It's the Vine of the kid sitting on the stairs, and he sings a song like something Mr. Postman, and then he like turns the camera over to like an older guy,
like a homeless man.
I think this is Grandpa. So this week on Charlotte took a 3-hour nap.
Was it 3 hours?
Okay, so
You have timestamps?
I did. I texted Lance at let me make sure so I'm not making up a number.
Yeah, we don't want to lie to our audience.
Sadie, find a spot. I don't think that's the spot. Okay. He texted me at 3:08, and that's the time I told him I'm going to bed. Not bed. I'm going to take a nap. And then I texted him at 5:40. I'm awake. So that's almost 3 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
I just couldn't go to sleep.
How?
But there was also nothing to do on my phone.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Fuck no.
What was it? She's the man?
She's the man. What a man.
Wait, is that
what
where...
a man, what a man, what a mighty good... She was in a fashion show.
She was in a fashion
mighty
show.
Good man. Yeah.
Did she pretend... Is that the one where she pretends to be a soccer player?
No!
What's the one she pretends to be a soccer player? She needs to get away from the mic. She's gonna move.
Aunt Charlotte is gonna yell the fuck out at you. And I'm gonna cry because it's so sad.
She didn't even proper ears to listen up to us.
No, she's like, what bullshit are you talking about now? I ain't having it.
Okay, I guess I gotta read this one. There's one word that I just don't think I'm gonna be able to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard to say. Also, I'm definitely gonna stutter over these words because they're like actually big. I don't know, in the fucking 74, this bitch was wordy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually from Marlo and Erna Gray. Okay, well, welcome back to the Ladies of Banter podcast. I'm Charlotte.
I'm Amanda.
And today I want you to open your textbooks, The Lover's Guide to Sensuous Astrology, to page 6 and scroll down about 4 paragraphs. We're learning about the Aries man today. I don't know if I can do this with this straight.
No.
Let's read together. Don't look at me.
This book is about astrology and
sex and how to pretty much how to fuck any sign and like where to find them and stuff. So this paragraph, I thought for the Aries, there's a couple I have underlined for Cancer. This is
Lance is an Aries.
Lance is an Aries, yeah. So and I don't know, this seems like a lot of this doesn't seem to add up. I don't want to expose Lance's sex life with me, but it doesn't seem to add up. Like, a lot of this doesn't seem right. Okay, you ready?
I am.
The second word I've only read, like, on porn sites. I've never said out loud before.
What? Oh, God. Say it quietly.
I'll get close to the microphone. Although... Hold on, let me sound it out in my head. Okay, I say it different in my head. So every time I read it, I'm saying something completely different than what it is.
Okay.
Although cunnilingus is usually out of the repertoire, a wet kiss or two at the top of your thigh close to the crotch is not too amiss.
I don't like that it's so close to the crotch.
Yeah, crotch is so aggressive.
Yeah.
React, yes, but violently, no. Always smooth movements with girl-like exclamations of bliss. Let him feel your legs squirming in pleasure.
Whoa, okay.
Your calves caressing his.
Okay.
Now that is just the 4th paragraph, but there are words like straddling, circulation,
Cutting off.
There's one word in here that I don't know what it means, but it looks like it says sortie, but instead of a Y, it's IE, so it might be like sortie. I don't know, the 70s were crazy, man. But I would like to flip to the cancer section.
Which is me.
Yeah, the women cancer section, because it goes by men, women, and then like categories of like what they might look like. Usually very off.
Are you going to tell me what I'm going to look like?
I can tell you what you look like.
Because the book that you gave me before, like, I do not have big feet.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The one I gave you has, like, drawings, right?
Yeah.
Are those anywhere?
It does say I have wide hips, so, Mom, it's
Mom?
because I'm a Cancer, not because I gained so much weight.
Okay, here we are. I don't know why I can never find the cancer in this book.
Everyone find a Cancer.
Tubby just
find your Cancer buddy and hold them tight.
That's granola. You don't want it.
Well, he eats anything, so he might actually.
If there's a big crash.
Don't fucking test him.
Yep, okay. The Cancer woman.
I'm just gonna lay back and listen to stories about myself.
This is the first sentence.
Oh, God.
Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face.
What?
The theme song of a Cancer woman, but there's another side too.
What the?
Predominantly round or lunar-looking.
What is? Oh.
Physiognomy.
Oh.
I feel like such an idiot in this podcast.
So because I'm a moon child, I look round, like in the face, in the butt. In the boobs? Like, where do I look round at? I just look like
or it may be a bit square, but never sharp. The eyes are
square, and I'm not gonna be there.
The eyes are set wide apart, a full forehead. I don't know, I think you have a very generous...
I mean, if it's
a forehead.
I got a forehead. I don't got like a...
five head.
Yeah.
Luckily for the moon children, the face has a tendency to stay young and beautiful throughout life.
Shit, that's why I look 16?
The nose. The nose is usually full with a wide bridge. You definitely don't have a full wide bridge nose.
I have a tiny nose, right?
Yeah. Ooh, she's like a warm and loving cherub with full...
I'm a cherub?
Yeah, wide hips and a very sensual look overall.
Oh. Charlotte, rate my sensual look.
Right now?
My pants are unbuttoned?
True, your belly is out. The gal is small, rarely topping 5'4".
Oh.
See, that other book had it wrong.
Yeah, I'm only 5'2" at the max.
She'll have petite bone structure, a long, slender neck, and very broad shoulders. What? That came out of nowhere.
She's so tiny and everything except for her shoulders are fucking large.
Here we go. The Cancer woman must watch her weight.
Burn that book. Burn it.
No gooey desserts. Just give her an angel cake, pound cake, or lady fingers. It'll suffice.
Give her some lady fingers. I'll give you some lady fingers. You know what I mean.
As to clothes, if it's old, it's good. She'll wear things for comfort, relaxing in Mickey Mouse t-shirts with frayed jeans.
That's so exact.
She really enjoys...
Try The Simpsons.
She really enjoys odd combinations of color. Red and pink, emerald with turquoise, Indian prints and brilliant Egyptian coloring.
Okay.
This is so 74.
Those last colors, have not heard of them ever. Red and pink, that's a vibe though.
Yeah. Whoa. Her perfume is surprisingly heavy for so small a woman. This is so...
That is
weirdly,
so weird.
It also says you don't have tolerance for alcohol, so that's correct. But here is some things that I briefly... so, for each sign, it goes man, then women, because the patriarchy sucks.
Oh my god, is he messing with bones?
What's her name? Tubby.
Oh, I think it's the raccoon foot.
Oh my god, it is.
How did he just... I'm just gonna go touch this raccoon foot.
The jail is everywhere else but here now.
Wherever we're at, the jail is elsewhere behind a door.
Oh my god.
Would you like to explain to the audience why you just threw my cat on the ground?
I didn't. He's like a 70-pound cat. I couldn't just fucking set him down gently, but he landed on all fours. So, God damn it, now I gotta find the Cancer again.
Please hold.
Elusive. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Okay.
So each sign is separated by men and women, and in each one it goes like recognition, where to find her, pre-coitus, coitus, and post-coitus.
Tell me where to find me. Am I gonna be in the library, at the beach? I am watery. You're gonna find me in the dark, because I'll be sleeping.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. I'm like, why is it telling me what to do, not where she is? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
When visiting a nursing school, 9 times out of 10, the little ladies will meet will be Cancers taking care of 4 to 5-year-olds.
Nope.
Or feeding and changing babies.
No.
Feeding babies and changing babies. You know, when you gotta change your baby.
Yeah, you know, this one is kind of like outdated. The fall season is coming up. I think I'm gonna like change it in.
Moon children make excellent doctors.
What?
Especially in the field of gynecology and pediatrics. Concerts. Apparently you're really good at music.
Oh, sick. Let me uncover that talent.
Beaches.
Nope.
Classic ballet as well as the contemporary frug. Satisfies her love of dancing in the local pub, on stage, or as the prima ballerina in a fine company.
Alright, just so you know, guys, that's not where to find me. You can find me at my house. And if you find me there, I'm gonna have to ask you why. Why are you here?
It does say in here that you're like a family person.
No, okay. I'm not.
I mean, a home person,
okay.
Sorry. You're a homemaker. Yeah.
Oh,
Not a home wrecker, that's a Scorpio. Actually, I don't know. Anyone who knows signs is like, Charlie, you don't know anything. Like, I know. Okay, so this is a couple things I underlined for coitus, because I thought they were funny. I'm gonna get back close to the microphone. Nobody needs to hear me saying this. I'm sorry, Sadie, you're front and center for this.
That's how mommy gets down.
Okay. Now, these might be taken out of context because they're not, like, full thoughts because they're just random lines. But this one says, as you do this, talk about... Okay, also, this is, like...
I have 2 pairs of glasses on right now.
And Amanda's, like, really, really close to covering her ears. It's, like, they, like, really try and tell you what a Cancer will look like and don't, like, leave room for, like, any kind of different person, like, look-alike. So, like, they talk about what your body will look like and just stick with it. Like, it's very concrete with them. Mr. Marlowe and Erna Gray. Okay. As you do this, talk about how wonderfully hard and erect her cocoa brown nipples are. Cocoa brown? I'm sorry, are they brown?
No.
They're pink.
They're pink.
How they are miraculous. Miraculously is fucking me up, but fucking repertoire didn't. How they miraculously respond to your touch like 2 trained puppies.
Ew. Nasty.
Yeah, there's like some, like in the Aries one especially, there's a lot of lines about how they like adolescent type sex, like in the back of a car and like when you first meet a girl in high school kind of sex. I'm like, that's kind of like a little bit pedo. This one is if your Cancer is actually a small woman.
Me.
Lift her gently, murmuring how petite and lightweight she is as you carry the moon child in your arms to the bedroom.
Okay, do that. I'm so tired.
But then there's mount her carefully. She's a little person. Then with groans of delight, enter her. I feel like Cody Co reading the fucking fan fiction. Did you ever listen to those? Watch those?
I feel like it?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them. This one I found funny because it's kind of just telling you the basic movements of sex.
Okay. In, out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that your penis is in the vagina,
okay.
Withdraw, insert, withdraw, insert again, aiming at first far left in the canal, then far right, then right up the middle. Purr like a tomcat. Growl deep in your throat like a giant Great Dane. I hope everyone listening to this is supremely uncomfortable.
Oh my god, because I am.
This is the last one.
Okay.
If you see if you see her crying, don't be alarmed. Cancerian women cries easily. So
I do.
she does.
I cry so easily. About 2 of them were true. Pick me up. Tell me how tiny I am. But tell me also how thick I am. Don't break my heart. Tell me I got a booty.
Oh my gosh. The Pisces woman pretty much says that my skin is luminous, like alabaster. I don't even know what alabaster is, but it does tell me that I get I get lobster red burns if I sunburn, which I fucking do. I literally look like a lobster. She's from short to middle height.
How about tall?
Possesses. Is that the right word? Did I say that right? Possesses.
I guess you did say it right, but
Weird inflection.
Yeah.
Okay. She possesses full liquid romantic eyes.
They are blue.
They're liquid.
Okay.
And when aroused, a hot, sexy glint appears.
Ooh, she's all like, wink, wink.
Is a lovely little creature with small hands.
What?
Generally professionally manicured.
Oh, lies.
And beautifully formed feet, equally well cared for. No, I don't take care of my nails. I literally have skin falling off of my cuticles right now.
You literally have the hair dye still on your fingers from a month ago.
From a month ago, yeah. She buys shoes in bright colors.
No, she doesn't.
From 4-inch...
She doesn't even buy shoes. We buy her shoes.
From 4-inch platforms to 5-inch Louis Vuittons.
Oh, okay. You got style.
Apparently. Her taste in clothes could be called adventurous or funky. Is what I'm wearing adventurous or funky?
All black.
All black.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those watermelon socks are outrageous.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I do like my feet cared for. Give me a second. I actually didn't even read my own.
I like how it said that you're like short, I guess, to medium body, but then you have like tiny hands.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Even though you're
the one I gave you,
Amazon woman.
The one I gave you is a little bit more accurate about me, and it does say that I have feet and back problems, which I do. So, she'll cry easily at someone's hard luck story and is quick to offer sympathy.
Does. Anything about Sojo returning home or someone dying, she's weeping in the corner.
Those fucking compilations get me on YouTube. I don't know why I fucking just spend hours watching them. She adores little pets. You ready for this?
No.
The Yorkshire Terrier, miniature poodle,
hold on,
and Chihuahua are her favorites.
Okay.
Sadie!
No, hold on. I don't know why, but I heard she likes miniature pets. Is that what you said?
Little pets.
Okay, little pets. Shout out Neopets. And I thought it meant like someone like gently petting you. And then you're like Yorkshire Terrier, and I'm like, weird. That's not a form of petting.
Little pets. That's cute. Here, this one's pretty accurate. She's extremely psychic and senses things before they actually occur. She has a predisposition. Listen to this fucking sentence. She has a predisposition to precognition. Just say she is psychic. Like, why you gotta be fancy about your words?
Clairvoyant. That's a pretty fancy word.
Yeah.
I like that word.
The read I got done in Jacksonville,
yeah.
I got clairvoyant, clairaudient. Nope. Clairaudience, and then clairsentience.
I don't know, just really the word clairvoyant is just really pretty, though.
Oh, wait, there was one that I could smell different. I could smell things before they happened, too.
What the fuck?
Clair something. I got, like, 3 or 4 of them. Too bad her psychic awareness... Oh, no. Too bad her psychic awareness doesn't carry through to men in matters of love because of her empathy and passionate nature. She can't tell the difference between a guy in the make and a guy sincerely interested in her. Well, good thing I'm locked the fuck down already. Jeez. I didn't read this, so that was quite a surprise. I'm also a gifted dancer.
Oh my god.
I'm light and fast on my feet.
Shout out to her shaking her head. Shout out to 6th grade Charlotte when we had a belly dancing class in elementary school.
It was an after-school activity.
That's wrong.
It also says she makes a great stripper.
Oh.
combining the qualities.
Lance would say that 100%. He'd become poor to see you.
It says I'm artistic.
Nah.
And I'm a great actress, which I kind of believe because I'm really fucking good at lying.
You're so good at lying. Why?
I don't know. It's just like my friends telling me I'm so good at lying. It's just I feel weird.
That I grew up with you. You freaking just called your did you call your grandma yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you called your grandma. Anyways, that's just like too personal. But it's like you lie to her about something. She's like, okay, and you've done that since we were
my
little.
whole life.
Yeah. And me, I can't lie to anyone because I just get so scared that they'll find out because I'm so forgetful that like they'll ask me about my lie and I'll tell the truth.
I like olives, which I don't. I don't like veal.
Olives.
I don't like wine. I do like lemons.
Lemons are the shit.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool. As you see, her tastes of elegant yet unusual sort, just as they are in sex. I don't...
She's elegant and unusual in the bed.
Ooh, I see the word vagina. And that's pre-coitus, so I wonder what coitus...
Just stare at it pre-coitus.
Okay, from what I can tell, coitus is me with, like, me doing things to him, not getting anything back until right at the end.
Is that what
Look
you
how
like?
short my coitus is.
Is that what you like?
I mean, I don't hate it, but, like, also give me something, bitch. In this position, a springy bed can help.
Oh!
Alright, I'm done with this fucking book. Well, that was a good, I guess, start, because I do want to talk about, should I give nicknames? I probably should give nicknames, especially for one person.
Sure, don't know what you're gonna say,
I have to
but
burp.
let's go.
That was a good burp. This person's name, I'm gonna mouth it to you.
I was gonna say something so dumb. Jimmy.
You want me to call him Jimmy?
Sure.
Alright, so Jimmy, I guess we'll just jump right into it. Do you have anything to say before we fucking start about this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Amanda! I just said this person's name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I feel like I shouldn't say Jimmy because you have a Jimmy.
No, I fucking hate him.
George.
Chase.
Chase? Oh, fuck. Okay, so...
Hold on. Did you point at something and say George?
Yeah, George.
Oh, I'm like, that's Homer, and that's Bart. Where the fuck are you getting George from? I see it now. Okay, continue.
Okay, so let me tell you the story of Chase. And Lance, you should know who I'm talking about. And I don't think I've even told Lance this story.
I don't even think you've told me this story.
Probably I have. Me and Chase dated for about 2 or 3 weeks in high school. He was my only relationship in high school. And the only real reason I remember it is because, one, I spent too much money on that bitch. I got his mom, I didn't mind buying his mom presents, but I got him, pajama pants, Christmas pajama pants, and I got his mom, this really nice soy candle from downtown Melbourne.
Oh, you bought me a soy candle at the same time.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh, they were probably on sale or something.
Yeah.
But, so we dated. I just didn't like the relationship and ended up, breaking up with him. Why are you holding your big toe?
Leave me alone. I'm comfortable.
Okay. So we break up, and he's a year older than me. So we don't have any of the same classes and only the same route because he would find ways to talk to me between classes or whatever. And I remember one time we were meeting up in one area, and it's been so long since high school I can't even remember the building or whatever. Yeah. And he kissed me and just straight up reached his hands down, full on grabbed both cheeks of my ass, and, like, lifted me up. And this guy was bigger.
Okay,
he was, like,
I remember that.
6'4" or something. He was...
For real?
Yeah, he was huge. Tall.
He was huge.
Yeah. And he was probably, like... I don't know how to decide weight, but he was a good size. And I definitely never ate in high school, so I was, like, much smaller than I am now. But, so yeah, at that point, I was like, I don't love BDA with this person, like, maybe this is it. So, when we broke up, it was over text, because I'm a little pussy bitch, and he would text me every once in a while, like, kind of just saying, like, hey, first of all, this bitch said, after we broke up, he texted me, and he's like, I see that you're doing winged eyeliner now. I love winged eyeliner. Why did you start doing that after we broke up? I'm like, we literally dated for such a, like, you don't understand, Chase. I go through, like, mood swings with my makeup. Like, this whole week at work, I had not a stitch of makeup on.
That, and also, you're older than us, but you're acting younger than us by saying, I like makeup.
I like your style or whatever.
You're doing something that you weren't doing when we were dating. Oh my god.
Like, we dated for such a small amount of time. Like, what if I just ran out and just never bought new eyeliner, you know? So we broke up. He texts me every once in a while. And then one time I get this image from him, like a text message image.
Oh, no,
and I'm like, what?
He said, oh no, a dick.
I never saw his dick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Keep yourself pure for Jesus.
What if it was, like, uncut or something?
I mean, I've just never seen that.
You've never seen an uncut dick?
I don't think so.
Like, in real life or ever?
Ever.
So Lance introduced me to this show called Naked Attractions. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, it's terrible.
It's like at first I was uncomfortable because I'm only used to seeing, like, that kind of thing,
it's like
on
British,
porn.
Right?
Yeah. Crazy. Like, I saw one where it was just a bunch of guys with, like, half of their body were covered and just dicks out.
Yeah.
And every single one of them were uncut, like, which is, like, such a culture thing, I guess. Because, like, I don't even know, like, you know, Noel Miller wasn't circumcised until he was 13?
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, that show was crazy. And also, I want to find full episodes, but I can't find it anywhere.
Right? It's not on YouTube?
No, they're only like 5-minute episodes.
Nice.
Or snippets. But yeah, I opened this image, and I'm at home, I think, and it's an image that he obviously, like, downloaded
it's
an app.
Image of your window outside your house.
Oh my god! I was upstairs, so that would have been even creepier.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously downloaded an app and, like, put both of our pictures in the app.
No.
And it morphed us together so that I was wearing a veil and a wedding dress, and he was wearing a tux, and we were, like, in, like, this, like, heart frame, and it said, like, Charlotte and Chase forever. And he sent that to me. I'm like, stop fucking texting me.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, we've literally been broken up for almost a week.
The next day he would have sent you, like, the mashup of what your baby would look like.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, he sent that. I'm like, this is, like, the closest I'm probably ever gonna get to, like, a crazy ex-boyfriend. And it wasn't even that crazy, because after that we stopped talking, but, every once in a while, like, for, like, a year or two afterwards, he would, like, message me on Instagram, and then he's been in a relationship this whole time, so.
Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for Chase.
You ready?
That felt quick.
Okay.
I do want to talk about,
oh, dude, I'm gonna call the law. Oh my god.
I do want to talk about Joey and Hunter, but that's not until later. Because Joey's and I's first kiss will, like, literally make you cringe.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was really awkward.
Alright. Oh, stretch it, baby. Alright, so, we just woke up from a nap.
A 2.5 hour nap.
Yeah, where Charlotte was, I didn't sleep for that long. Charlotte slept for that long, and she was fucking snoring right next to me. I thought she was getting a million text messages, because she kept going, I just thought it was, like, her phone, like, buzzing on the bed, and I was like, damn, Lance is really trying to get...
It's probably because of my fucking dream that I had.
No, it was so funny. I heard that, and I went into our group text, and I was like, she's sleeping. So he knows that you're sleeping to stop blowing up your phone. And then after a while, I realized it was just you making that noise. I'm not used to being with someone who snores.
Lance snores a lot, and he also does this thing where he can, I don't know if I've ever told him this, but he continuously swallows. So you can't hear it, but he'll go just like literally swallowing right after each other for like a minute. I'm like, what is wrong with him? What is he drinking?
Oh my god!
Sadie. He does that. He also just does it like there's like grunting and like random sounds, but he'll straight up talk. He'll straight up talk. It's never usually intelligible because honestly I'm asleep by the time.
Dumb.
Good one. Roasted. But he's gotten I've told you this, but like usually it hasn't happened in a while, but after he would like drink and go to sleep, he'd wake up, walk around, turn on lights. He's peed in the dryer
Peed
before.
in the dryer, and didn't he turn it on?
Oh yeah, I think he turned it on to flush it, like to flush the toilet. And his parents woke up and were like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Why are you trying to do laundry at this time at night?"
Yeah, he's done a couple things, and it kind of like worries me. Like, what if he like leaves the house or something?
Yeah.
But he hasn't done it in a long time, so.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So in our little nap, Charlotte was grunting and snoring and has a dream to tell. But before then, I want you to tell them that story about your grandma. Where she wanted to tell you this tragic story she heard on the news.
On the news?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lance has already heard this. But me and her were talking, and it was like...
Your grandma is 4'11".
Yeah, 4'11".
Italian.
Sicilian, like, straight-up accent. Sometimes Amanda can't even understand her.
I can't understand her, and I just, like, smile and shake my head and go, yeah! Just to, like, let her know I'm paying attention to her. And then this one time, she literally was like, "You don't know what I'm saying, do you?" And I was like... Oh,
called
fuck.
out.
Fuck. She's on to me. I need to figure out something else quick.
So she was talking to me, just talking, and honestly, I really wasn't listening. I was probably on my phone or something, and she said, "Did you hear what happened on the news?" And she always says this when she wants to tell me a story that happened on the news, but, like, she starts it out by saying, "Did you hear what happened on the news?" Like, there wasn't 50 things that happened on the news that day.
Yeah.
Also, I don't listen to the news.
Or watch the news.
Watch the news. Yeah. I guess because I listen to podcasts all the time. But I'm like, "No, what happened?" And she's like, "Well, this lady went to jail or whatever because she drained her cat." And I said... And my grandma says, like, words wrong all the time. Like, she says vacuum wrong. She says fork wrong. That one's funny. She says sheets wrong.
She can't remember Lance's name.
She will never remember. Remember Lance's name.
She makes all of her friends think that Charlotte's name is Charlie.
Yeah, I've gotten Shirley, Charlie, Charlotte with just a ch. Shirley's my favorite because it's spelt like Shirley. And
No.
I'm like, I look like a Shirley. I look 75. But yeah, so she gets words wrong all the time, but usually she notices when she gets her words wrong. So she'll say a word and then she'll be like, "Is that how you say it?" And then I correct her. This time she had no clue she was saying the wrong fucking word. So she was saying, "Did you hear about that lady who drained her cat?" And I'm like turning around trying to like hide my smile, like, "Yeah, no, I didn't hear about the lady who drained her cat." And then she's like, "Yeah, just absolutely." She says words sometimes. I'm like, "How do you know this word?"
Well, absolutely.
She said, "Despicable." And I'm like, "How do you know the word despicable?"
Only because your brothers watch this movie.
So she's like, "Oh, so despicable." I can't do a fucking Italian accent.
And every time I do it, it sounds Chinese, but it kind of sounds like her.
Yeah.
Charlotte!
Lance is I just pointed at the microphone. Like, Lance is right there. I'm like, Lance, pointing at my microphone.
Do it. Do your impression.
But yeah, she said that. I'm like, no, I didn't hear about the lady. And she's like, well, someone stopped her from, like, draining the cat. But if I had seen her draining the cat, I'd drain her. And I'm like, oh, shit, Grandma. You got that. Damn. Yeah, she's really good at fucking making me laugh sometimes.
That one time, I was over at Charlotte's house.
Can I open this?
Yep. I was over at Charlotte's house, and her grandma told us this thing that happened when she went to Publix.
Oh, yeah.
And the first time she said it, she had us dying laughing. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna pee, and like I've never had that reaction to anything she said. And she just made it so much worse by throughout the next like 20 minutes just keep saying
repeating it
saying.
She's like milking the fuck out of it.
Yeah, and then we're just like
do you remember what it was?
Okay, yeah, heard it. Yeah. It's over.
I'm gonna go in the room now.
Yeah. So we're gonna take the food like elsewhere, like if that's fine with you. It was that she went to Publix and she was looking for cat food, and she couldn't figure out how to say cat, or she couldn't like think of that word at the time.
No, she was just saying cat food, but she is so accented.
Oh,
it
right.
came out like cat food.
Yeah, so she had her accent was distracting this Publix worker,
yeah.
And so she's like, okay, meow, meow. She was just
imagining my tiny little grandma alone in Publix, like getting frustrated, like her hands are pointed and like shaking. She's like, meow, meow, food, meow, food. It's just so fucking hilarious.
You're just like grabbing some chips in the next aisle or something, and you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah, so
oh my God.
That had us dying laughing, but she milked it far too hard.
Yeah, she went above and beyond with that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she could be funny sometimes.
Okay, and then we were on our way to do like a photo shoot for In Luck to get some bags.
Okay, there's two things on this podcast we've never addressed. One, that that me and you have started an apparel business.
Yeah, we'll tag it.
And the thing is, like, most people probably already know it, so like we've just hinted about it. So we have an apparel business. Also, Sadie's a dog.
I posted that on the story today.
Okay, because like the first couple episodes, she's like, we address her but never talk about who she is.
Sadie. And yeah. Like, what could she be?
Yeah.
So yeah, I make fanny packs, all different types of bags and everything, and Charlotte does more of the art, so she makes the stickers, the logo designs, and then we also like love to collab together to figure out what we want to do for the bags. We like pick out the patterns, the fabric and everything like that, but I'm the one that sews them, and she's the one that like does all the photography and editing, and I don't know, it's really cool. We have about 10 different types of bags, like fanny packs, sling bags. We've got one with a hidden pocket, which is really cool. Charlotte makes t-shirts, and we have a ton of scrunchies. Is that about it?
We also do like original artwork, but that's not like the main part of it. But.
Yeah, so there's that, and it's called In Luck. I'll definitely put it in this next episode's
bio,
something
caption.
Like that. Yeah,
we never even posted. We are recording on Saturday. We post. Today's Saturday?
Yeah, dude, it feels like Sunday.
Holy
and I'm
fuck.
glad it's not because I have so much
yesterday was
tomorrow.
Friday, and yesterday the episode went up.
Yeah.
Wow, in my head I had...
Yeah, so it's November 16th right now.
Okay. Well, we gotta post that fucking episode 10 is up. Whatever.
So anyways, we were out meeting up with someone so he could model for our bags, which was really great.
Yeah, it was really fun.
On our way to downtown Cocoa.
Hold on. I need to burp and adjust before I tell this story. Oh my God. This bitch just fucking farted. I was adjusting and like
smell anything.
leaning. I went in for a kiss. I went, and she went.
I think she's lying, Sadie, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Your booty don't stink. You're not stinky. Shar's stinky. Oh, you're so stinky. We can smell you from the podcast.
I can smell those feet.
Huh?
Okay, So, it was a very serendipitous day. We wanted to meet him, and then we ended up just, like, deciding on downtown Cocoa, which me and her had never been at.
Shout out to Amanda for all the late commentary. Because her brain is so fucking slow, like Internet Explorer.
So, on our way to downtown Cocoa, we're, like, just about to get into, like, an area where we can find parking spaces. And we're just sitting there at this really fucking long light. And it's one of the parts of downtown where, like, you're crossing, but the road that you're crossing is one way.
Yeah.
So, the person next to us was, like, in the turning lane to turn that on the one-way street.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. And I'm standing there. No, I'm not. I'm sitting in my car at this red light. And I'm, like, we're not talking at all. And I'm just, like, watching this old couple on a bike who obviously bike, like, all the time. Like, they've got the biker
That's their
wear.
exercise.
Yeah. Going from downtown Cocoa, like, across the street or whatever. And it was definitely they had the right of way or whatever.
Yeah.
And I almost said dad. The husband goes on his bike, and I watch him go, and I don't even fucking know what I was thinking. Oh my god, I need to stop drinking Coke. Holy shit, I'm so gassy. And then a car goes, and then there's another car, a white Jetta, goes to turn, completely not paying attention, and I watched the grandma, because she's definitely grandma age, on a
like
bike.
70
yeah.
plus.
Very fit.
Yeah.
Very fit for her age. She's bicycling, and this car is not paying attention, and straight full-on impact with this lady.
She goes face first to the ground.
There was, there was tire squealing. I heard the accident happen. I watched it happen. She went on, she hit the front of the car and kind of went over the driver's side wheel.
But, somehow she was still connected to her bike.
Yeah, no.
Was she strapped in or something?
No, I think that it's just,
her legs were just wrapped around?
Box of wheel. Oh my
Mamma mia.
Bikes are weird, and I think that just, the handlebars were keeping her, on the bike or whatever.
Okay.
You've never fallen on a bike, you just stay on the bike.
No,
the bike falls with you.
I went right over the handlebars one time.
Okay. Well, she was on the floor, totally dazed, kind of moving, but, can't get up, and the husband, runs and, elbows the car and calls him a stupid fucking idiot.
So hard.
Yeah.
He elbowed it so hard that his elbow, bounced off of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you fucking idiot!
Yeah. And, so this lady's still on the bike, on the floor, on the ground, and, then our light turns green, and I'm like, oh, I'm laughing.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's I remember in high school in my art class, I had Cameron, the pilot.
Uh-huh.
She was in my art class, and I remember something really uncomfortable happened.
Oh, no.
With somebody at my table, and the teacher. They were having an argument or something.
Oh no, she couldn't stop laughing?
She couldn't
I
stop.
think I remember this.
And she had to literally walk away and go into it, the little, storage room and, just, stop laughing.
Oh my god.
Because she couldn't stop laughing. And then whenever everything was over, she came back, she's like, I'm so sorry, I couldn't stop laughing. It's this thing I do where, whenever something uncomfortable happens, it's just, I just don't know how to deal with it,
but
so I laugh.
But she had it, extremely.
Yeah, she was laughing so hard.
Oh my god.
And so, I don't know, I remember that a lot, so whenever I started laughing, I'm like, oh my god, this lady, could straight up, have a broken arm or something.
Yeah.
And, we're just driving downtown, and I'm just laughing so hard.
And then we tell our friend, and his first reaction is to laugh, too. And he's like, I feel so bad, and it's just a reaction when something is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Because, obviously the lady didn't die. There was no obvious blood.
No, there wasn't. Unless
she had, long
sleeves and pants on.
Yeah. So, she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't need to stick around to, make sure she was okay. But my first reaction wasn't to get out of the car and make sure she was okay.
No.
It was, get the fuck away from this situation and stop laughing so hard.
Me was phone. I've never seen this happen before. Whip my phone out. That didn't happen. Except I did post it on our story.
Yeah, on our podcast Instagram story. Obviously, we're fucking recording the podcast.
There goes Charlotte.
But yeah, so that was a great start. It was an interesting start to a great night. It was a really good night.
And then...
Max said that it was the...
You're gonna hate yourself later.
No, I know. I'm gonna do so much editing.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna really want to kill myself. And it's me that's fucking up so much. Maybe I'll leave it in and just leave it as a lesson to myself to fucking learn how to talk. But Mac, who we met up for pictures, was talking about how he wants to start a podcast and a YouTube channel. So whenever that's getting up and going, we're gonna be really excited to shout him out. That was all I wanted to say, but I started really hard, so.
My other thing was just that favorite shirt that I had, and I just love wearing it, and I just spilled coffee all over it.
Yeah. It was like, we saw the lady get hit by the car. We park. We start talking about the lady getting hit by the car. We're supposed to get out and, like, walk around and look for, like, photo locations, but we just kept, like, talking about this lady getting hit by a car. And then, we had gotten Starbucks, which neither of us drank.
And I still have mine in the fridge.
Oh my...
I'll drink it tomorrow.
Okay. And, there's so many random noises happening. I feel like I say that every episode. And then Amanda spills it all the fuck over her white t-shirt.
Yeah. I hope that comes out, because I really like that shirt.
White t-shirt, that was my t-shirt that I gave back to you.
That I bought for you.
That you bought for me for what, like Christmas or something?
Oh my god, what is it? The traveling t-shirt?
Oh, so the
Sisterhood of the traveling t-shirt? The traveling pants.
Sisterhood of the traveling pants, that's what it's called?
I think
I
so.
feel like the
Jeans.
words are... traveling jeans? I never fucking watched it.
I thought you did, or read it.
It's a book?
I don't know.
I do remember watching a little bit of it and being like, nah,
okay.
None of these girls are, like, different in sizes enough for this to fucking stupid. It'd be like, if it was really magic, me and you could fit in the same fucking pair of pants.
Yeah. We had another chance to record this podcast, and it was in traffic on the way to Cocoa, and there's like a big accident, and they had to clean it up before everyone could even like continue going, and everyone was just trying
really
to
bad.
get off at different exits. The exits were like in the grass, like where the merge line is. So that was crazy. And Charlotte, I brought up something like, oh, we could like record a podcast
because we're
right
like
now.
parked. We're literally parked on the highway.
And so we're like, okay, let's do it. Should we do it? And like Charlotte shouldn't be the one to get out. She's the one in the driver's seat. So I'm the one that needs to get out.
Okay, also, it was more like I would have gotten out if I wasn't wearing shorts.
You'd have to stand
and wearing a crop top.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I know I look fine, but like there's so much adjusting. Like I gotta pull my shorts down.
Yeah.
I gotta like make sure my underwear isn't like up my ass. Like I gotta make sure my bra isn't showing. And Amanda's just wearing, what were you wearing? Like jeans and a t-shirt or something?
Yeah, the t-shirt I spilled on. And the jeans.
Fucking wow.
Same day.
All the way. Yesterday was so long. It felt like 2 days.
It was, because we went to work, but then we also hung out all night.
And we went to a different city, and then we went to like a restaurant and shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But yeah.
And I'm just like nervous, because I'm nervous that we're in
there's like
traffic.
literally
people are gonna stare at
like
me.
50 cars behind us.
Yeah, that's my thing, that people are gonna stare at me. So I quickly, and I'm like, I'm gonna like fumble and drop shit. By the way, I had to get this stuff out of the car. The computer.
Trunk.
Yeah, the trunk. The computer and the microphone. I had to get it out of the trunk. So I had to do that. And then I get in the car, and as I'm getting in the car, someone honks at me, and I don't know if it's like, get in your fucking car, or it's like, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Let me whisper. Okay. The podcast, the musical, where Amanda just sings a whole bunch of stuff. So that was already like nerve-wracking, and I get in the car, and then 2 seconds later we're moving, and I'm like, I sat there being antsy for far too long.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got in, it wasn't worth it, and we were driving again, so you could like hear all these cars. But that would have been a fun thing. And then they'd get our reaction of, holy shit! That's what that was? The accident.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we didn't see it much, but
you saw it more than I
was
did.
Pissed.
Yeah, he was really mad.
Yeah. So, tell the lovely folks about this dream you had about 2 hours ago when you were napping and grunting at me.
I do remember at one point hearing myself, like, make a noise. I'm like, I need to shut up.
Well, you didn't.
I slept so hard. Like, I slept so... Just, like... I think it was because it was so cold in here, and I love sleeping in a cold room.
I was too cold. I was
pause for the fucking...
Gremlin.
Thank you. I was trying to find a nice
The
bad word
ball.
from...
The toothpick.
The cotton swab.
Yeah.
He's got such a small head. I want to see him shaved, like completely shaved. He's probably like weirdly chunky.
No, he's oversized for his weight.
Really?
Yeah.
Overweight for his size? Okay, so this dream.
Wait. I was saying something.
It was too cold in here.
Oh, I had one leg, like, kind of bent. Like, not, my legs aren't straight. I had it kind of bent. My other leg was to my chest. I was holding on to my feet because they were so cold.
Oh my god.
I was so cold.
I felt pretty good. Did you have the blanket?
Yeah.
Okay, then me and you were, like, covered the same, so I don't know.
I was just so cold.
I do remember there was a lot of moving around with, like, Tubby, like, getting on my legs and getting on my chest, and then Manson, like, scratching my toes.
Yeah, if you move your feet, he's, like, ready to pounce.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Charlotte's just, like... Charlotte wakes up. I didn't take as long as a nap as Charlotte. I just couldn't. So I'm just, like, on Instagram, and she just...
Oh, Lance is gonna fucking... Oh my god, Lance roasts me for the way I wake up for some reason. He says that I look surprised when I wake up.
You know that little girl who's laying down face first and the mom says like good morning or something?
And she goes,
Dad. I don't know. She just does something.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you looked like. Because here, it's a dark room. My phone is lit up. And out of nowhere, this big ass face just comes. And it's just staring at my phone, and I'm just like, one, can I help you? And then I'm like, she's probably looking at the time. I'm like, it's 5:30. Like, what do you need? And then she's like, man, I just had this dream. And I'm like, do you remember it? And she's like, no, I don't. I was like, well, try to remember it. Like, this is a thing we do. And she's like, oh, okay, I got it. And I was like, write it
Man, it was like... Usually I can dream when I'm taking a nap if it's long enough. Like, an hour is a good amount of time for me.
Yeah.
Why do you keep laughing at me? Oh my god. Okay, so there was no real context for this dream.
It's a dream.
I just remember that it was me, you, and Lance.
Great.
And it involved my car.
Not great.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it was brought on by the fact that me, you, and Mac were talking about how I don't have good luck with cars.
Oh, okay.
And, like,
yeah.
no matter what car I get, something fucking happens with it. So, in my dream, the parts I remember chronologically, if there is even that in a dream, we were somewhere and... Oh my god, I just realized something. I really hope I haven't been doing it, because I told myself before we started recording I was going to be more conscious of it.
So much.
Fuck! So, me and Amanda I was trying to, because, I don't listen to the episodes, because I edit them.
Yeah, and I listen to them because I'm like, what did I say? How embarrassing am I? I'm scared.
And I'm sure, like, at some point, we'll stop listening to them.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I remember that I wanted to show her one part of the episode, which I still can't find.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to finish it.
Yeah. And Amanda fucking pointed out something that I do, and I'm so annoyed with myself. Like, before I start a sentence, I'll make that noise.
You're, like, sucking your mouth dry.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. I just...
Maybe you need to chew gum or, like, have a mint this whole time.
I mean, I have my soda, but then I burp. I actually don't burp. I can't burp. I don't know how. This nail on the wall keeps catching my hair. Feels like someone's pulling it.
I've definitely slammed my head on that before.
Oh, no. That's scary. Okay, so, in this dream... Me, you, and Lance, we go somewhere, like, there's this huge building, and it has, like, nightclub feelings, but there's, like, multiple stories, like, thousands of people, like, it's big, like, it's not even a nightclub, it's not even really that dark in there, and I did it again! Oh my god. That time I swallowed, so I literally am so annoyed, and I'm afraid that people are gonna hear it now, just nonstop. Alright, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
You've done it a few times on the podcast where you've still swallowed, but you didn't go...
Really?
Yeah, so, like, I watched you today, you went... And you just, like, swallowed and was quiet for, like, 2 seconds. But,
Okay.
like, now you just, like, go...
Do I do that in real life?
I don't know. I only noticed because of that podcast and we're recording right now.
Yeah, and you don't, like, watch me talk. You, like, listen. Okay. I'm gonna be conscious. If I do it, fuck it. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care! Okay, so me, you, and Lance, we're done with this nightclub or whatever, and we're, like, I don't know, like, you know how, like, you don't actually remember what happens, but, like, you can feel like you know who's in the dream anyways?
That, or you can see it happening as you're trying to explain it, and you're like, I really don't know what's going on, so I couldn't tell you, but I wish you could just take it out of my head.
Exactly.
Put it on TV
because
so you can watch it.
It's not, like, something you can translate into words.
Yeah.
It's more, like, feelings and thoughts and
definitely.
shit. So, I don't know, my Aunt Barbara was there.
And I've never met her, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't
She was away, right?
No, it's my Aunt Rhonda.
Oh.
Barbara is Julie's mom.
Oh, okay. Still haven't met her. Because
Yeah.
I've never met Julie.
You haven't?
And I don't want to.
Yeah. So, okay, I don't know. Anyways, we're leaving the fucking area, and my car's in this parking garage, and for some reason, it's like, oh god, I can't even fucking explain it. So the only spot left was this weird, have you ever seen a car in, like, where you get your oil changed, and they lift it up instead of going under it?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how it actually works in a garage, but in the dream, it was kind of like that, where it was like a cement ramp, but there was only, like, for, like, your car to be up so you can be under it, but it wasn't, like, a full block. Like, there was only 2 strips of cement where your tires would go.
Okay,
the
like...
same size as your tire.
Yeah. When you're trying to move, and you put the ramp things
like
on the side of the truck to move a dolly up.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it was like that, but, like, there was empty space underneath. For some reason, that was the fucking parking spot. It was the only one left, and my car was small enough to fit it. And I remember, I don't know how I got out of it. Like, how did I get out of the car? Because it was just 2 strips of cement that my tires were on. Like, literally, like, 25 feet up in the air. It was tall. Why? This doesn't make sense. The worst part is, when I come back to my car, one tire has fallen off of the cement.
No.
So, like, it's like 3 tires on, and then my car is, like,
no.
bent forward, and my entire bumper is on the cement. And I'm like, immediate panic.
Same.
Immediate panic. So I'm like, how the fuck? I can't get my car off of this now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do I fucking do? Like,
That's
I don't have...
so scary.
In my dream, I didn't have insurance or something.
Oh.
So the solution was to somehow, from whatever fucking ceiling was up there, was to take 2 chains and put it under my car. And then 2 chains, and then to, like, lift it and, like, move it and then drop it down or whatever. Or no. We're going to move the cement slabs apart so that I can drop the car in the middle.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. How do you move cement like that? So we're trying to do it. And something happens with the chain, and one of the chains break, and it dives into the fucking ground. And I'm already bawling, and I'm literally having a panic attack that my car is literally totaled from my parking spot. And I get to my car, like, my headlight is fucking smashed in. It has, like, the thing that happened with the car with that one total accident where, like, my entire front just, like, crinkled. It did that shit. My windshield was completely cracked and gone. Like, all this shit. And just, like, that was that dream. I'm like, I'm fucked. Like, I'm fucking fucked. So, like...
Yeah, that's, like, so much anxiety there.
Yeah.
I would probably wake up stressed.
I did. I turned to you and I said, I don't feel good right now. Like, this is bad. It doesn't stop. Me, you, and Lance just... different dreams, same situation, we've left that building.
Okay.
But my car isn't a problem anymore. And we're talking to somebody that's friends with Lance or whatever. And he's kind of talking to just you and Lance. Like, I'm kind of just, like, looking around or whatever. And in my head, I go, I gotta be careful of snakes. And I don't know why, but I'm like, I need to be careful of snakes. Like, I have this feeling a snake is going to be around here.
Can you smell it with your
No, did you not?
clairvoyant senses?
Yeah, exactly. So we're, like, walking away, and I see this potted plant. I don't know where I am. It doesn't matter. I see this potted plant, and there's a baby leopard gecko in it. And I say,
not a snake.
Which is not a snake yet.
Okay.
I say, Lance, look, there's a baby leopard gecko. And he goes to pick it up, and it turns into a fucking corn snake. And I'm like, don't pick it up. I told you I had fucking snake senses. Something was going to happen with a fucking snake. And then I wake up, I'm like, everyone's going to die. Like, this is like the most stressful nap. But also I slept so good. So, that was my stupid fucking dream.
Those are crazy. And then the other day I said that I had a dream. And it was, I have a dream that I live in this house, and however it's set up, it's 3 stories, because there's the main story that we live on, but then there's one room that has, like, this big giant closet in it, which would just be lovely, since I have the tiniest closet known to man, and, I just know I can't live in that room because it's spooky. So,
like something lives in there, right?
Yeah, so when I think of it, upstairs in the attic is haunted, but when I'm there, when I'm up in the attic in the haunted area, I can walk out to the backyard.
It just makes sense in the dream.
Yeah, so
there's no fucking
no
planes of existence in that.
So, I don't know, it was so funny because this whole week, I usually try to get up at 5, but I've been, like, going to bed later, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit the snooze, right? So I hit the snooze button, and I literally rest my head on this pillow, and as soon as I rest my head on this pillow, it was like I was just put into a game. Like, I was just dropped into the room.
Okay.
And when I got into the room, I was like, fuck it, no, not this shit. And I was like, I gotta figure out a way out. And it was like it was like a janitor's closet in this house, my house, that I've dreamt about thousands of times, but somehow it was different. I don't know, but I knew it was that house. And so I drop in this room, and I'm like moving things around, like kicking things, trying to get stuff away from the door so I could, like, get out. And once I get out of the door, I'm in the attic, so there's that, I've told you this, but there's that drop to where the attic door that turns into stairs. But I didn't realize it was there. I guess I was moving way too fast. And so I just dropped down into, like, the next floor.
Oh my god.
And that's where I see the scary thing that I've never seen in all of my dreams.
You just know it's there.
Yeah, I know it's there. I know it's spooky. And I always stay away from that area of the house. And I'm just like, why am I living in, like, such terror all the time? Because I can't go to the 3rd floor of my house. But this is the first time I see the woman. And she looks like the Queen of Hearts. From Alice in Wonderland. She's got a giant head. So as I'm, like, falling through, it was
I want to know, like, what part of your day just influenced the Queen of Hearts being this spooky
I don't know. And it was just like a video game now that I'm thinking of it, because as I'm falling down the stairs, instead of just, like, falling straight down, I saw her and I was able to move in the air towards her. Oh my god. And I was just so dedicated to get this dream sequence that I keep having about this house over with. Like, I finally see the spooky bitch. Like, I'm a killer.
You're at the end of the game. You're meeting the boss. You're gonna fucking find him.
So I was dropping down from the attic, and I was like, oh no, fuck you, big head.
Big head.
And I just, in midair, I'm, like, coming at her, and she, like, turns around, and we just start wrestling.
Oh.
And that was my dream.
Oh my god.
But I was just, like, so frustrated that I didn't know what to say other than big head. You ever get so frustrated you say some dumb shit like that?
Quote of the podcast: you ever get so frustrated you see some dumb shit like that? Oh my god. Big head.
And it was just so funny that I rested my head on the pillow, entered this game, and was instantly, like, trying to figure out my way out.
Oh my god.
Because I've never been dropped into this. I've never been in the scary part, at least for long, right? But this time I was, like, dropped into it.
Yeah, like
Other times I just, like, I need to get to the other. Somehow I need to get to the other side of the house, and it involves me going into a different story, which makes no sense. So that's what would happen, and I would just, like, tunnel vision, beeline it to wherever I'm trying to go, and, like, I wouldn't experience anything. Oh my god, that was just insane.
That's so crazy. Mac told us about a crazy dream involving, like, somebody he was talking to.
In Leatherface.
What was his name?
Leatherface, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I don't want... Oh, Freddy Krueger, somebody looked like that at work.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, like, Leatherface and, like, his pals, like, mom was, like, his gardener.
And was like, he's just misunderstood. Like, I love working for him.
He's a big softy or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. About Leatherface. He's a big softy. Okay.
He like, somehow this girl got kidnapped and, like, he had to, like, go save her.
And then she was just frustrated and walking so fast because he had, like,
a cart of gardening stuff from his pal's mom.
And he's like, this is heavy. Like, can you slow down? Let's walk together. And as she's, like, going in front of him and stuff, apparently Leatherface gets in his pickup truck and just drives right past them and picks her up. And he's like, this fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And, like,
he's, like, so frustrated. He has to go fucking save this bitch.
Yeah, and so he, like, runs home and, like, leaves his gardening stuff there and, like, has to go find him and her.
My favorite part is he said, like, there was this one really intense part of the dream.
Yeah.
And I get it. Because when that...
I don't know that I've ever made eye contact. I don't know that
Okay, like, the way he said it made me realize why that dream I had of the person peeking over the table was so
I was
scary.
afraid he was going to say something
because
like that.
we had such intense eye contact.
Yeah, oh my god.
And eye contact scares the fuck out of me in dreams. And he apparently...
in person.
What?
And in person.
And in person. But, like, I don't remember exactly, but, like, he walked by his window or something, and they made...
No. Leatherface was laying on the couch playing a guitar. And he was holding the gardening tools, trying to leave, and they just, like, made eye contact.
And he's like, that was the most intense part of the dream.
He's like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
And you should tell them the reason why it came up was because somehow we were on jobs, and you're like, I'm so lucky I don't work at racetrack anymore.
Oh my god, yeah. We're gonna have an episode of just racetrack stories.
But you've told me that you have found, like, multiple people, like, doing drugs in there.
Yeah,
like,
in the bathrooms.
Crack and hard drugs like that.
I found, like, needles and dime bags in the trash cans.
Yeah, and the fact that... Oh, my... I thought that you saw it and someone else took care of it. But no, you saw it and then you went back to check on her, and the way you checked on her was washing your hands.
Yeah, so this lady was in the bathroom for a minute, and everybody had known, and all the women were taking turns, like, going in the bathroom to make sure she wasn't, like, passed out on the floor, vomiting or something, because we had already considered, like, if she doesn't leave in this amount of time, we're going to call the cops.
Yeah.
Because we had a really good, like, strong relationship with the police force over there, which is never something I thought I'd ever fucking say. And so it was my turn to go into the bathroom, and just, like, my idea was, instead of using it, because I had already peed, that's how I saw her, was just to wash my hands. And the way the bathroom is set up is, like, most gas stations, like, mirror,
I'm just imagining it, and I'm so scared.
So I'm in there, and I don't see where her feet are immediately. God. I think, like, it was the big stall, like, the, like, handicap stall. So I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm, like, being real quiet, trying to listen to what she's doing. Because we've heard people, like, sniffing really hard in the bathroom, like, by the
back of the toilet seat.
Yeah. Oh, so dirty. Excuse me. So I'm washing my hands, and I look up in the reflection of the mirror to, like, instead of being obvious by, like, looking behind me, and this bitch is literally at the door. I can see her feet, like, under the door, with her eyeball in the middle of the crack, staring into my eyes, like she thinks she's being hidden or something.
Yeah, she's tweaked out.
She's so tweaked out.
But so imagine that, like, that high eye trying to look at you in the most spooky way.
Through the crack of the fucking stalls.
Oh my god.
And
you
like,
couldn't
my
even
heart
see where she
immediately
was for a second.
dropped. Like, I felt like I was in a fucking horror movie.
I would have fucking left. Clocked out and everything. I don't even care if I clocked out. I'm just gone. That's some supernatural stuff, and I was not dealing with it.
So I left. I told them, we gotta call the cops now. Like, she's being crazy. And creepy. So we called the cops, and the cop who actually showed up was the guy who had a threesome with, like, a couple of the racetrack workers. He fucked, like, all the racetrack workers. Hi, I'm a cop.
I'm gonna come in and get a drink for my shift, and I'm gonna tell you about my threesome.
Yeah. Well, the workers that he had threesomes with, I worked with continually. Like, all the time. So I heard about it.
With two racetrack workers.
Yeah. It was with racetrack workers.
All right.
And he was with he was with another racetrack worker. and then had a threesome with 2 other different racetrack workers. I don't know what it is with fucking gas station workers that, like...
They're hot, man. Ooh.
But yeah, he came, and it was, I don't want to say her name. My coworker was in the bathroom. He was in the bathroom, and I was holding the door open and, like, making sure nobody walked in. Uh-huh. And this guy had, like, his hand on his gun and shit. And,
oh, my God.
Like, not, like, to pull it, but, like, you know how cops just fucking lay their hand on their fucking belt, like, they're cool and shit? And then his other hand was, like, banging real fucking hard on, like, every hard surface to, like, try and get this lady to come out of the bathroom. It was so loud.
Dude, how funny is that? That's like scaring a rat to, like, run out of the door. You're, like, slowly coming at it with, like, loud noises, and you're hoping they just, like, take the opposite direction and run out. Yeah. That's crazy.
So, yeah, he was like, yeah, ma'am, can you come out of the bathroom? Like, they've said that you've been in here a while. Are you okay? Do we need to call an ambulance or whatever? And she comes out of the bathroom. I can literally see into her pants. She's so skinny. Drenched in sweat, stuttering, like, all this stuff. It was so bad. She's like, I just need to take my medication. I have, like, a prescription. I'm like, this is the lamest fucking excuse. Like,
you can't take a pill in your car?
Yeah. But yeah, she and her family, she had, like, kids.
No.
Yeah, she had, like, kids running around the store and shit.
What?
Yeah.
In the store?
I didn't know they were in the same, like her husband or whatever was, like, sitting outside the bathroom, like, the whole time, like, where is she?
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, so they stayed in the car in the parking lot for, like, an hour. I think she was, like, coming down from something. Yeah. Yeah, racetrack fucking sucked. So whenever people complain about, like, our job, I'm like, I get it, I understand, I get frustrated all the time, but nothing will compare to having to literally clean up a trail of diarrhea throughout the store. Just absolutely nothing will compare. Work at a gas station, you'll have such appreciation for, like, everything in life.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, so we talked about that, and then Max started talking about his dream.
Yeah.
So that's how that came up, but yeah.
And when we went from dream to his dream, I was like, tell that story, because that lady...
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just so creepy. Just her... You're trying to find someone, or you're trying to, like, look at someone. And they're looking at you first.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, because I come into the bathroom, I didn't see her feet, like, at the door.
She was staring at you the whole time.
Yeah, it was... Oh, God, it's so... I'm itching. I'm literally itching my neck and my arm right now. I'm so nervous. But yeah, that was... I mean, racetrack really sucked in that aspect. Like, I never felt safe, especially when I worked at night.
I wouldn't either.
Like, the people... No, we talked for, like... No, we didn't have, like, talk in the beginning. That made no sense to anybody listening. But yeah. Actually, I don't want to talk about that other person. I feel like I'd be giving him too much.
Okay. Too much of, I was really heartbroken by this.
Yeah.
I'm not heartbroken. Okay, I might still be heartbroken.
It's not even that. It's just, like, he fucked me over, and I hold grudges real nice and steady forever.
Yeah.
Okay, his kiss, he said, we were at the beach.
Right.
He closed it, he said, close your eyes, and I said, yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought you were saying, no, that's not how the story goes. I'm like, bitch, you weren't there. He said, close your eyes, I'm gonna do a magic trick. And then I said, okay, and I actually thought he was gonna pull, like, something out of his ass. And then, like, there was a good maybe 10 seconds of silence, no moving at all. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then he kissed me. I'm like,
that's also scary. Your eyes are closed and he's just staring at you the whole time. I don't like being unaware that someone's staring at me.
Yeah, that's actually really creepy. Obviously that relationship didn't work out.
Oh my
god.
Let me do a magic trick.
Like,
he did another magic trick and he just fucking left.
You've been coming in hot with the fucking punchlines this episode.
Let me take a nap before. And then I'm still, like, I just feel so weird. That's why. Like, I took a nap, but
You feel loopy still?
Yeah, I'm loopy. That's what it is.
Man, yeah. I
don't know that I've had any... I can't think of any first kisses. Except, like...
When did you and Gary first kiss? Do you remember?
We kissed at Dell's.
Oh, okay.
He took me out on a nice date that's never happened ever again. in the last 2 years, which is fine. We went ice skating in Rockledge. No, we went to the burger place on US 1.
Okay.
Got a burger. And then went ice skating. And then on the way back home, we went to Dell's Freeze. And we were standing in line. And I don't know how to describe this on a podcast, but he did like a check mark with his pointer finger and thumb.
Oh, on your chin?
And he put it on my chin. And because it was like, oh, you're such a cool guy, right? We were talking about something. And I was like, yeah. Like doing that stupid little squint look. And then we were just standing there, and then he did it again. I did it to myself, and then he did it to me, and then he kissed me, and I was just like, what? I don't think I've ever had a first kiss, like, in public. Like, a first kiss with a dude in public. It's always just, like, in the room.
In the room, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my first kiss was at the 8th grade dance.
Mm-hmm.
And he had braces, and I never...
Wait, I kissed somebody before you?
Dude, I'm a baby. My mom didn't like me to date, hold hands, no guys.
And my family was better?
You're right. But I was terrified. You're more, like, kind of daring. I'm terrified to break any rules.
You're
terrified.
a good girl.
Even though I stole from my mom my entire childhood.
Yeah.
It was quarters, okay?
I kissed in the bus loop at Stone. I kissed Hunter, and it made a weird noise. And then I was like, I don't want to do that again.
I think I went to the 8th grade dance with you, right? I had to have. I don't have friends.
Yeah, 7th grade, I was with Will Hinson.
LOL.
Yeah.
But
not with him, but, like, we were in the same friend group.
Okay, so what was happening is that we were leaving, like, the whole dance. I didn't kiss him or anything. And then I, like, I was like, all right, bye, and then I walked away, and then I came back and I kissed him really quick, and then I ran out.
God, childhood sucks.
And I don't, like, he obviously wasn't prepared, also had braces, and I didn't know how to kiss, so it's just like, and I'm sure I hurt him by, like, shoving his mouth into his metal braces.
Man.
Good times.
I can't even... Like, I feel like the first kiss ever I remember my first kiss was with Lance and Joe because it was so fucking stupid and awkward and cringy.
What did Lance do?
We were on his couch.
He's gonna correct you later.
Yeah, I know. Fuck him. We were on his couch. Nobody was home.
Oh, I think I remember this.
He was wearing his Bruins hockey jersey that he can't find anymore. Just recently can't find.
There's a skirt I can't find.
What's with clothing? What's with clothing? What's to do with clothing?
You guys know about clothing? What's the deal?
Well, yeah, he was wearing that jersey. His dad had just gotten home, and whenever his dad gets home, they have to, like, switch cars or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, like, the right order of, like, who leaves the next day. And he was about to get up, and then we were talking about something. I hope Lance remembers more about this. And then he got up.
He remembers everything.
Yeah, he's stupid. Oh, he gets up, and then
he's stupid rememberable. I don't know.
Rememberable?
I don't know.
Memorable?
Memorable?
Yeah.
I guess he's
memorable.
Stupid memorable.
And then he said, like, but first I gotta do this, and then kiss me, and then left, like,
and you're just sitting there, like, melting.
Yeah, exactly. And then I took a picture of him, because he was on his phone talking right outside the door, the screen door. I took a picture of him on the phone in his and his Bruins hockey jersey, and then on Snapchat I posted it to my story with, like, a little heart next to it. I probably can still find that picture somewhere, because I saved it, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And turns out behind that photo is Charlotte's first kiss with Lance.
Yep.
I wish I could, like, remember other things, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty boring, just, like, because all my exes are, like, met on Tinder, and we were poor at the time, like, had shitty jobs, so it's not like we're gonna go first out to dinner.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, come over, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a movie, okay, and then...
Eventually we'll kiss, yeah. I remember the first time I met Lance, we went to a Dance Gavin Dance in a Lot Like Bird show in Orlando.
Like, that's the first time you met him?
Yeah.
How terrifying is that? How terrifying is that
He bought my ticket, too.
I'm awkward at shows. I don't know what to do. At some shows like that, you can just stand there. Yeah. And you can just, like, nod your head and appreciate the music. Yeah. At other ones, you need to move. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. And then also, everyone's different. So I don't know. Are you going into the front? Because guess what? I'm sitting in the back. Yeah. Where no one can stare at me.
You know who else was there? Justice and Hope. They were there, too. Ew. We saw them. And me and Lance stood in the back. I think Rocco was there. I don't remember. There's other people there. He'll tell me. He'll fucking remember. He actually remembers my exact outfit that I was wearing, too. Yeah, he's that kind of person.
My dude.
And I remember, it was like, because the only concerts that I had gone to was Dirty Heads with you, or maybe like Revolution or something.
Yeah, like the more reggae ska music.
Yeah. So we were standing there, I'm like, I don't really care about this music, but it's nice. Everyone here is like moshing and stuff. It's like a different energy. Dance. Yeah. And I remember at some point I turned to say something to him, and and he talks back to me. I'm like, wow, like he sounds weird. And we kept going on, and I turned to him. I'm like, you know, this guy's singing sounds really strange. Like he's really high pitched. Like he's so like whiny.
This sounds weirdly familiar.
And I turned to him and I go, why is the lead singer so whiny about his, like, not in, like, an accusatory way. I'm like, he's got, like, a different voice. And then Lance kind of just, like, nods his head and agrees. Like, he obviously doesn't know what I'm talking about. And then we leave the venue. I'm like, oh, shit, my ears are blown. I can't hear anything. My hearing's fucked. That's why everyone sounds so fucking high-pitched. And I literally turned to him. I'm like, yeah, the lead singer sounds like a girl. I felt like such a fucking idiot. Like, I've never been to a hardcore show before.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, and the whole time he was just talking about music the whole time on the way there in his fucking Grand Vitara, and I was just like nodding my head. Don't know anything about it. Also, my pants were so fucking tight that night, and I'm like, I can't fucking sit without being like pinned straight because my pants hurt my back.
That was me when we went to FDM last Monday. My pants were tight, but my pants were tight, so I had to sit up straight, but I couldn't sit up straight because I was slipping off the chair.
Yeah.
Like a child. I'm just slipping off the chair.
Like a goddamn baby. Well. Sadie, was that a good episode?
She didn't whine, move, or anything, so I think it was a good episode by her standards.
She farted. You don't believe me, but this bitch farted on my face.
At least you haven't been Dutch ovened by your own dog.
Oh my god. God, that's gonna be rank.
Yeah, it just smells like rotten pepperonis. And like when you open up cooked broccoli that's been sitting in a Tupperware or something, and it's just like,
it smells so bad.
Smells like farts. Tastes good. Smells like farts.
Cauliflower smells even worse.
Yeah.
But nobody fucking eats cauliflower.
It was a thing.
Mac eats cauliflower, I bet.
Bird up!
We've never heard this saying before Mac said it, and it's literally bird up, and I feel like such a fucking idiot for not knowing this slang.
I also got, like, so offensive because I get upset when you're trying to make an actual transaction with someone. They're commissioning you for a bag, and you say, okay, well, this is when it'll be done by, and this will be the price. You can either PayPal me or we'll set up something on Etsy. And they just say, bet. I wrote you a
Batch.
I wrote you a paragraph.
And not only, okay,
it's just like not proper.
Bet. Yeah, bet. It's just so like informal.
And bet to me, when I read it in a business transaction, it's like, oh yeah, I bet that's the price. When it comes time to buy it, I'm gonna lower it. No, you're not.
Yeah.
This isn't.
Instead of okay, which is what it really means.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I fucking didn't know what cap meant for a while either. Cap, no cap. I just was like, okay, yeah, no cap.
On God, no cap. Yesterday was a movie. Bro. I woke up this morning, I was like, dude, last night was like a dream.
Alright, let's get our corny asses off this.
Yeah, I think they're tired of us.
I'm tired of us. It's 9. That's a pretty good sign, right?
That it's 9 o'clock?
Yeah. Instead of midnight?
Oh, I thought the good sign was that I'm going to bed soon. I'm like, I guess.
Shit, I took a nap. That probably is not going to help my...
That, and that's fine, because I gotta clean the entire house. We just unloaded...
Tonight?
I have to...
Do you
I I want
can't
to
remember.
know that.
Do you
ever
like when you
just want to do her? Is that how it ends?
It's something about a dream. Do you ever just have a dream or something?
I know, but there's like one, and it's just like.
It's like remixed. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm cleaning the house tonight. Shout out 9:00 house cleanings.
Oh, now is she dreaming?
Dude, she's asleep. Alright, tune in next podcast for when we tell you what Sadie's dreaming about right now. So that's actually a bad sign. We're sitting here talking, Sadie's in the room with us. She fell asleep. This is gonna be a shit episode because everyone's gonna fall asleep.
No, I don't know.
We just bored them to death.
You were saying some pretty fire jokes. And I feel like I almost peed myself twice, so I feel like that's I gotta pee pretty bad. So.
You can suffer just like me and Mac last night.
I felt so just like. One of the funniest things he said was like, I kept visioning myself just getting out of this car and peeing on the bushes.
No, that was so funny.
Peeing myself, like.
No, because I was afraid that one time, someone was gonna make me laugh so hard, I was just gonna pee myself a little bit and be able to catch it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then just laugh at how ridiculous that was and just wet myself. That's how bad I had to pee. And then he related with me, and I was like, sweet, I'm not weird. Yeah. He's like, I literally envisioned myself just pissing down my leg. And that just made us survive, because in our mind we just emptied our bladder, you know?
In my mind, I didn't have to pee at all. It was fine for me. Okay.
Well, let's hope that we didn't bore you guys to sleep.
Let me end on a good next sex note.
Back to Lover's Guide to Sensuous Astrology.
Nice. You almost didn't stutter on that. And you didn't.
The fact that you said almost.
Well, give me a sign.
Give me a sign. A Scorpio. Isn't it Scorpio season? Ain't it?
I thought you were going to say anus.
Hey Siri, when is Scorpio season? Hold up.
Here's some good ASMR for you guys while she's listening. Looking up. You're listening, I hope.
Love that I just opened up a whole blog. That made no sense. Okay.
I'm not done with my ASMR. Oh wait, this is what Zach wants. He wants ASMR.
Yeah.
Here's your little preview. I don't know if you like paper ASMR. I don't really know how to do it. But I'm really good at tapping, so maybe if you like tapping ASMR. I refuse to do mouth noises. So
oh my god, am I finally getting there, maybe?
What do you mean?
Just to the information.
Oh my god, just see when Scorpio's sign is.
You're right. I think I'm... Scorpio sign. I'm getting real mad.
It's Lance, are you still recording? F is for friends and not together. Yes. For you and me. What? It's Scorpio season? Okay. Do you want man or women? Man or woman?
Well, isn't Zach a Scorpio? Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, he's a...
so this is for you, Zach.
Okay. So, quick... Okay, quick.
Quick pull of the ass quote.
Just one quote?
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I'll have to edit this part. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say this.
Do it!
Okay, I'm getting back close to the microphone. What the fuck?
This is what Lance sent us in the group chat. I'm just waiting for you, right? Oh my god, this is so funny. We're gonna have to post it. You know when people just post a picture and it's just like mood.
Yeah.
It's a picture of a cow in the water at the beach and it just says mood. And then someone like retweeted and was like, it probably did.
Oh my god. It probably did. Can I see the picture? Oh. It probably did. I love cows.
Oh, that was sick.
Alright, I'm facing away from Amanda so I can get through this. Because this one is quite aggressively in your face with the words. Now, for those of you, I'm kissing her foot. For those of you who don't know, I listen to podcasts at work, but I also listen to a lot of romance books. So I tend to hear words you don't hear in real life regarding the body or whatever. So, but this is very direct. So, you ready?
I'm never ready.
Remove his penis from your mouth.
Fuck.
And ask him to lift his legs high enough on the chair so that his scrotum is no longer hiding that tender place beneath. Take little nips with your teeth there.
No.
Don't fucking bite anywhere near a penis. That is the worst advice I've ever fucking heard.
Unless you hate them.
Unless you, yeah. Take little nips with your teeth there and massage his ready penis as you do so. Pull the curly black hairs with your lips and bite harder. Scorpio is really at a loss for words. Those sounds you hear are unleashed passion he's never known before. So yeah, that was a really great, uncomfortable ending. I hope you guys are blushing.
Scorpio is most sexual.
Yeah, literally the section for pre-coitus says nothing. So, hope you guys have a good week. Reminder, if you have something to tell us, email us. You can talk about dreams. You can talk about your sign or maybe past relationships, or if you are an Aries or Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces, if any of this relates to you.
Yeah, tell us how you felt about those excerpts from this book. Especially the last one.
We're considering doing a couple every once in a while, not anything scheduled. Bonus, just very short bonus episodes, like on the weekends or something. Like if we just happen to have a couple minutes where we want to talk about something, or if we have more than one story or more than one long email, we'll do just one episode with it. Okay.
I fucking love you, man.
No one's gonna get this reference, but you never mind. No one's gonna get it. Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you or talk to you. Bye.